Hey everyone, it's Training Tuesday. I am Suzanne Castle, creator and founder of the Sparkle Factor. I'm glad that you are here. Hey, LinkedIn and YouTube and Facebook and Instagram, all the places with all the people. Let me know if you're here, hashtag live or hashtag replay. I'm so excited because today we're going to talk about something super important, which is positivity. We always hear stay positive, but how exactly do we do that? Things feel awful. You're not in the place. You don't know what to do. Hey, Brittany, good to see you. But I thought it would be fun to really dive into tangibles about thinking positively, not just in a trite way. So, we're going to walk through quickly 6 practical ways to boost your positive thinking and transform your mindset. So, if you're ready, let's dive in. Have you ever heard the old Jewish saying that goes like this? Bless 1,000 things every day. Bless 1,000 things every day. I love that. It simply means to be grateful for a lot of things in your life. Start noticing and appreciating the small joys around you. And when you do that, you actually start rewiring the brain to be paying attention to those things. So, what's a tangible way to do this? You've heard a lot about gratefulness practices, about noting gratefulness. There's apps you can get on your phone, like the 3 things every day. You might want to do it in the morning. Maybe you're having a funky time in the afternoon. My favorite time to do it is actually at night because I want my head to hit the pillow, feeling in that positive, grateful space. So I write down 3 things that I'm grateful for that happened that particular day. And this habit literally helps to rewire your brain. So I want you to start counting those blessings, big and small. Tip number 2, you need to be aware of your negative thoughts. Mindfulness isn't just about breathing, and I'm really tired of people saying that. It is about noticing your thoughts too and what they do for you and against you. So you want to be paying attention to your inner dialogue. One tangible step that I have for you is to spend only 5 minutes every day doing what I call a thought audit. What is this? It's writing down any negative thoughts that you're noticing and what they're making you do or not do. That's it. You're auditing, right? Notice I didn't say you're doing anything with them, but you are paying attention to them. And this simple practice can make a huge difference in how you are feeling on the daily just by, again, noticing. So our first step was noticing what is good and blessing in your world. And the second step is noticing how thoughts are contributing to how you're feeling and how you're acting. So a third aspect of really being that positive thinking space is to introduce positive thoughts. At the Mayo Clinic, they emphasize replacing negative thoughts with positive ones. But how do you do that? It's not about necessarily ignoring the negatives, which a lot of people say, but it's rather making the best out of the worst. So, how do you do that? Well, one way out is to create a list of positive affirmations. Read them aloud every morning. So, what you're doing is you're telling yourself, today I am intending that I am in this space. And when you do that, you are beginning to train your brain and your mind to consciously be looking for evidence for that affirmation. So you're introducing and uplifting practical thoughts into your day. This is a way, and again, they're teaching us at the Mayo Clinic. Let me give you another tip about positive thinking. Avoid negative people. I know it's easier said than done. But when you are practicing, you're rewiring your brain, you're trying to be in this space, you do want to surround yourself with positivity. It's rough to stay upbeat when there's negativity driving you down all the time. So I would encourage you, and I encourage my clients to do this too, is to really identify those people who are consistently bringing negativity into your life and maybe take a break from interacting with them. Now, what does that mean? I recommend that you just start with 7 days. Take a break for 7 days, right? There's a doctor, Dr. Gregory Jantz, who suggests that when you're taking a break from negative influences, whatever that means for you, you are when you're learning to do that while you're being positive. So I'm taking a break from toxicity and negativity, and I'm also pushing forward positivity. It's kind of like quitting smoking. You need that distance to help you stay on track. So take a break and then see what happens. How are you feeling? How did your interactions go? Did you stay in positivity more? What happened with this person, right? These are things that you can do, but there's also other negative influences, social media, news, whatever it is in your space. Start by taking a 7-day break and then check in with yourself and see how you're doing. Okay, let's get to tip number 5 and tip number 6. Tip number 5 is to look at challenges as opportunities. So we hear a lot about the setbacks, not as failures, but as opportunities, a new path, you might say. One way to really think about that, because I think that's kind of trite philosophy, is actually that when I face a challenge, what I do is I take the challenge. I'm like, okay, I'm feeling this, right? It's a lot. So This is the challenge in front of me. And I force myself to get in the space of, okay, what are only three potential opportunities that could come from this challenge? Then I am able to see them maybe as a stepping stone. Maybe it's helping me make a better, more structured, strategic decision. Maybe I decide that those opportunities aren't in alignment with what I'm trying to do in the world right now. So instead of just pushing away a challenge, right, they might lead to an unexpected opportunity, but you want to be sure you're being strategic about calling them in. So that is one way to do that. My final tip for you on Training Tuesday today is to spend time in input mode. And if you don't get anything else out of today, I want you to listen up. Spend time in input mode. We often spend so much time in what I call output mode. That's constantly doing it for others, right? It's very otherness focused. We need to crucially switch to input mode to help your parasympathetic nervous system, to help your brain, to relax your breathing, to let those stressors kind of fall away. And input mode simply means doing things for yourself. That might be reading. That might be just spending time outside, sipping your coffee in the morning. It might be learning something new, doing a hobby that's just for you. You're not off selling it. You're not doing those things. You're just about the you in that space. So I would advocate to schedule at least 30 minutes once a week if you're not into this. Start with 30 minutes once a week. I really advocate for 30 minutes a day with an activity that just enriches you. Could be taking a walk, could be physical something, could be walking your dogs. They have tangible benefits. I love it. Could be reading a book, could just be sitting, right? Without all this external stimuli. And what this is, this self-care really helps replenish your positivity and helps your mindset fresh. And of course, it has other health benefits as well. So if you want to take your positivity to the next level, and I hope that you do, one, I've given you 6 tangible steps today. Go back and review them, implement one or all, and check in with yourself. Do that audit and make sure that they're helping you. There's another way for all of you women shepreneurs out there, you're women leaders. Hey, even the men. Hey, we're glad that you're here. You could spend 72 hours from the comfort of your own couch, checking out a pay-per-view opportunity to help amp up your mindset together to really start quarter 3 off in an amazing way. So I'm going to drop in a link here shortly on how to look at some incredible speakers over 72 hours that really, for only $9.97 that will help make your journey incredible and help you start that mindset journey. It's the replay from Verve last year. It's on pay-per-view on Apple TV, on Roku, on Amazon Fire, and on the Zonder TV app. I'll drop in the link in just a minute. But whatever you do, I want you to stay sparkling all week long. I'm Suzanne. I'll see you next week for Training Tuesday. Have a great day.